much, and I think that's what so many of us struggle with, especially I think women, because we do like
So judgmental.
Yeah. But I think you can't do it right. Like I said, if you go back to work straight away, people will judge you for that. And like I said, my friend staying at home, she feels like people are judging her. So I think you can only do, and you said something really interesting, you understand that like, I'm assuming you've always been like that, like you have to run your business. I mean, I'd be the same. Like I know if I had a kid, I could never be at home all the time because I'd be a horrible mom.
Exactly, yes, and I'm the same. And I think for me now, now that I have Saturday and Sunday off every week, I actually feel like we make the most of that time, and we do fun family things together. And by Monday, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go back to work now. You know, and I very much like you, because I'm career oriented. I don't think I ever saw myself as a full-time stay-at-home mom, but I have so much respect for people who choose to do that, and it's just so important. I think we all just have to do whatever is right for us personally, and try not to let ourselves feel guilt because of that. Because if you're true to yourself and you make the decisions that you think are in your best interest, in the best interest of your children, then you are doing the right thing, whatever your decision is.
And it's the intent, isn't it? Like you're like at the end of the day, you are the only person who knows yourself. That's right. And your kids. Like is there anything else that really made you let go of that?
I think because initially when I first went back to work, I was still breastfeeding, so I was bringing my breast pump to work, and so I was sitting in the kitchen for like an hour and a half and 2 separate sessions a day expressing milk, and during those times, I suppose I just thought it was just so difficult. It was so stressful. I was like, how am I going to keep this up? I'm sitting here for an hour and a half a day expressing, and so I learnt to let go of particular things. Like eventually I did that for maybe a month or so, and then I thought, I'm actually driving myself crazy here. I just need to formula feed him. I've got to let go of having this obsession with, again, because society says you must breastfeed. I thought, well, I need to do what's best for him, but I was so stressed about it. Once I made that decision to not do that anymore and just bottle feed him, which meant that I could have that whole day at work and not have to express. He was fine. I was less worried about it. It took up less time during my day, and you would never ever know the difference. I think we just put so much pressure on ourselves to be the perfect mum, and be still the perfect wife and the perfect business owner. You can't be perfect. This is impossible. So, I think letting things go was a big key for me. And it's the same thing with the business. I'd be at home at night. I didn't clear all my emails today, so now I've got to get home, cook dinner, get Lincoln to bed, and then I'll sit up late clearing my emails. But then I never had any time for me, and I was so exhausted because he wasn't sleeping through the night, still waking. So I just ran myself ragged. And then in the end I was like, do you know what? I have got to fix this, because when I leave work, I have to leave work. I don't have that same flexibility that I used to have before I was in. Just got to let it. So for me, getting more support, both at work and at home, was a key to being able to have a better balance.
I was just like, you kind of start there, because I was just about to ask, like, if anybody felt like they're in that position that you used to be in, like, what would be your biggest advice for them to get support?
It would be get support. I mean, we don't have any family nearby, so that was quite challenging as well. My husband works in Brisbane, and he works long hours, so if he was tired and I was tired, and we didn't have anyone to help us and give us a little break, but we ended up finding a family who've been so incredibly amazing. It was the family daycare centre that Link goes to, that he's been in since he was like 8 weeks old. They just embraced him and treated him like a member of their own family. So if we ever were having a really hard week and we were exhausted, he could stay overnight sometimes with them, and it just meant that we would get a full night's sleep and we'd wake up the next morning a bit more energized and ready to take on the day. So, and I also got more help at home with tasks like ironing and cleaning and lawn and stuff like that, because what was happening as well was we were working so hard all week, and then it would come to the weekend and we spent the whole weekend doing housework and tending to the gardens and washing the cars, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, it's time to go back to work. We haven't had a break. So I haven't someone who comes and does my ironing now, and once a fortnight we have a cleaner, and that just has freed up time to actually spend doing fun things together instead of tasks. And then at work I realised as well that I needed more team members to take some of that workload off me, so I kind of just I needed more help in every area.
And just asking for it and delegating off.
And that's hard because I'm pretty much a control freak, and have that kind of view of if I'm not doing it myself, it's not going to get done right. But you just get to a point when you realise that you have to trust other people and give them a go, and they probably actually can do it just as well, if not better than you can. So I just got to let go of the reins sometimes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good advice for you, Jen, when you want to have a baby.
I'm already
get a nanny.
Yeah. Well, I know that I'm already like, I'm not having a kid unless I can afford to.
Well, it's really funny because I initially thought when I was kind of looking at childcare options, and it was like, well, does he go to a centre? Does he go into family daycare, or do I get a nanny? I went to a centre, and I just had a bad experience with the first daycare centre that I went to, so that completely turned me off. And I thought, he's so little, I just feel like I need more one-on-one care, and that's why family daycare was just amazing, because it's in someone's home and it's one carer for 4 children, so it's very it's much more personal. So I think for younger kids, that's why I might, really great option.
Where I was when I was my mum put us in.
It's just, I think that's great. And then as I get a bit older, Lincoln now he's 3, he goes to a centre 3 days a week, because I think it's important for him now to have interaction with more children and get kind of prepared for school. But along the way we also had a part-time nanny who helped us out as well, before like early morning and late at night, a couple of days a week. So we kind of had a combination of all 3, I suppose, and that's what worked out best for us.
Cool. Awesome. Perfect.
Yeah, cool. I hope that was alright.